Man, what's going on, everybody? This is Click Nerd.
Like,
You brought up some interesting points talking about the new Superman coming out, and go ahead and just maybe revisit that theory that you had or that topic.
So essentially, I was saying that Superman is going to set the tone for DCU.
Yeah.
In other words, if this Superman movie is going to be good,
Mm-hmm.
I think that this will pretty much make the rest of the DCU fall in line. So, and here's my reasoning for that.
Mm-hmm.
I was watching a lot of things that they're doing to setting this up.
Mm-hmm.
So you got Hawk Girl, Guy Gardner.
Mm-hmm.
You've got Metamorpho. You've got Mr. Terrific.
Mm-hmm.
So that's pretty much like not the Justice League, but the Justice Society folks first. Then you start building the framework. I also like the fact that I don't know who Martha Kent. I don't know who that lady is who's playing her, but that's a offbeat person. I've never seen that person before. Same thing with Jonathan Kent.
Right.
So they got some unknowns to play them, which is really good.
Yeah, you don't want that to bring that was probably maybe one of the bad things about Zack Snyder is that having Kevin Costner as your dad and yeah, it was just so much star power.
And I'm not shitting on.
Oh, definitely not
at all.
shitting on Man of Steel at all. I mean, that, if anything, we're that's the bar.
That is the bar.
That is the bar.
So going back to this, then you got you're bringing in Kara Zor-El, so you're bringing in Supergirl.
Right, but I think that'd be a small part because I haven't seen any of that in the trailers. I think that would probably be honestly, just because they say they're in the movie doesn't mean they're going to be in the movie entirely. That could be that can be a credit, editing the credits.
So reportedly, there's also going to be a new Superman suit at the end of the movie.
Okay, I didn't know that.
So a lot of people are upset with the way the suit looks because it's not really form fitting. So we're gonna get a new suit.
I didn't like it at first, but
grew on you.
The whole Superman thing looks amazing. It looks good. It seems like it has legs. It has potential.
Yeah.
I mean, again, I do like Man of Steel, and I do wanted to have a Man of Steel too. So I know we're not getting that. So with that said, there's a lot of stipulations for this particular James Gunn Superman coming out. It seems like there's a lot with so little time.
So before we get to the runtime, which is what the
2 hours and some change,
it was just what this whole thing's about, really, to me. Also want to emphasize the fact that we're bringing in the Authority. Right. So what I thought was Mercy was really this other lady from the Authority.
And who's Mercy again?
Does this nanotechnology.
And who's Mercy? People who don't know.
So Mercy would be Lex Luthor's right hand man,
right
hand lady,
driver, bodyguard.
But it's not who that is.
No.
And then we're also getting a lot of other people that I didn't realize we were getting in this movie.
It's gonna be very compact. Hopefully it flows well because it just seems like it has a lot of moving parts, a lot of people. Like, are we gonna get a lot of screen time with Superman?
I think so. I think there's gonna be a lot of Superman in this movie. I think, in fact,
you got a lot of extra characters.
I get it. This is why I think we're gonna have a lot of screen time with Superman.
Well, who was that robot that looked like Juggernaut?
So that's a character that really
Luthor?
never made an appearance in. He was mentioned, but it's not really.
Okay, so it's not Lex in the suit.
This is James Gunn deep diving. Okay, it was mentioned. The country he was talking about is mentioned, but I don't think this is a prominent character in the Superman lore. So you brought an old school thing that's very old, and you're bringing it in to be a prominent character. I don't know how long this robot-looking thing is going to be in the movie.
Probably just for the movie.
If you watch the trailer, it's a gold, Iron Man-looking...
Yeah, I thought it was Lex, but the thing is, his colors when he puts his battle suit on is mostly purple and green. Yeah, so I was like, maybe they wanted to get away from that. Will we see Lex
in the suit?
getting fighting going. Like obviously he's gonna battle Superman with his brain, causing scenarios. You know, having minions attack him because obviously he's not physically strong enough to fight Superman. But the thing was that I don't know. I'm concerned. I'm excited. I did see some things that I like. I know you saw Crypto. I saw the new Fortress. You know, the Fortress of Fallout 2 with the robots. You see that. I just think that the runtime needs to be longer.
That remains to be seen for me as far as runtime goes, because what I'm trying to figure out is, and this is where I think I'm going with all this. I think that this movie is a setup for other movies. I do think this is a strong Superman movie.
Yeah.
But I think this is a setup for the universe, not just Superman movie.
Definitely. So that's what I'm saying. So if this is the setup, this is pretty much everything is going to be set around Superman. This new Superman movie. Wouldn't the runtime be longer though?
That's a good question. And then my next thing is, who you killing, James Gunn? I know I did this before, but if you kill Green Lantern Guy Gardner, I'm going to be pissed.
So you think someone's going to die?
Somebody's dying. Well, James Gunn, somebody's dying.
Mephisto.
Metamorpho? Because I feel like Metamorpho is the reason. So there's a part where you see Superman
there's
captured.
There's over 10 characters
I
in
get
this
it.
movie.
But, so you remember when you see Superman captured? Mm-hmm. And he busts out that glass? I think he's captured with Metamorpho and all the others. Mm-hmm. I think that Superman gets out because of Metamorpho.
If Mr. Terrific dies, I'll have a problem with it.
So you say you don't think that Mr. Terrific is going to have good character development?
I mean, honestly, I don't think any of these people are going to get character development. I mean, I need at least 15, 20 minutes for each character, and
well, you're not gonna get this
exactly. It's gonna be action packed. Go.
Okay.
Like I mean, I see they're gonna be involved. I don't know. I hope it's good. I have. This all I have is speculations. All I have is.
So here's my expectation. I feel like the Superman movie's gonna be good. I'm ready for it. Comes out next month.
I want it to be good. I don't know if it will be good.
I like.
What was that question you? Not to cut you off. But
no, go ahead.
What was that question you asked me yesterday that I wanted to answer on here, but I don't remember how you articulated it.
Do you remember what the crux of it was? Like, what was the main?
You said something like, "Do I think this will help? Will this Superman movie fix DC's something in the realms of
that?" I think I remember what you're talking about. So I think I said if this Superman movie is bad,
is successful or bad?
If it's bad, do you think that's the sets the tone, or if it's good, does it set the tone? Does this Superman movie set the tone? Is it enough to set the tone? That's DC's. What it was. Was it enough to set the tone going forward for the DCU?
And I think no.
So even if it's really good, you don't think it's enough to set the tone?
Obviously, I think it's a good start. I mean, having any good movie during the summertime, getting a blockbuster. I think the bar. So there's two parts of this question.
Okay.
Let me talk from break
it down to me.
From a studio standpoint.
Okay.
Depending on how much they made to make the movie.
Okay.
It's obviously got to make more in that movie. We all know that as people who watch movies. So Thunderbolts, really pretty good.
Just gonna connect that to it.
Did pretty good. I thought it was a good movie. I thought it was a good visually good movie. Sound, everything. It didn't hit its mark. It's the summertime. You got Fantastic Four coming out as well. I don't know if it's coming out before. I don't know if people are going to pick and choose whether they're going to go see DC or Marvel. I don't think it's enough. The new Harley Quinn series came out this time. It's good, but I think they still have to do some more. I mean, because Flash, I'm sorry, it really effed things up.
Flash, and you're right. You're right about that.
Do you think all that they have? Do you think the relationship between him and Lois is even going to be a factor?
I should hope so.
You would think, because that's pretty much the blueprint.
Right, because that
of
is that is the blueprint.
Right.
So, in other words,
she's his morality compass. Lois is Superman's
July 25th, bro.
July. Oh, okay. So it's a little further away.
So Fantastic Four comes out July 25th.
So they both in July.
So it's 2 weeks within each other, right?
Yeah, that's still close.
Okay, so here's my humble opinion. I think if Superman's good, Fantastic Four will do better.